はい、こんにちは、こんばんは。カオスンです。Life is Strange 続きからやっていきたいと思います。ツーホエールズダイナーのだいぶやばいことになってる雑誌。グレートノースウェスト10月のロードトリップドライブインに行こう。森の中のシェイクスピア。ウォーレンを探さないとりあえず。チラシはでも気になるな。アルカディアベイソフトボールリーグ。探すか。ウォーレンを探すか。フューズボックス。
Don't fail me, fuse box.
あらら、やばい。He's
dead. Electrocuted.
マジか。じゃああかんやん。巻き戻してさっきあの人助けなあかんのか。いけへんもんな。あ、
I'm stuck here unless I put out
分か
this
った分
fire
かった。だから
first.
フューズボックスつけて、ちょっとあの人には申し訳ないけど一回ちょっとこれでこっちに行けるから、こっちに入ってから巻き戻す。
Please, 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 please.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。
Come on. You have to get out of here right now.
I need to breathe. I need air. This can't be the end.
You should get out of here.
The whole town is dying.
Okay.
オッケーオッケー
I
オッケー
better
オッケー。
hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
で、ここダイナーじゃないんかい。ここダイナーじゃないんかい。どこやダイナー。いやー、怖い。ダイナー、そっちね。そっちか。もうなんもないよな。ちょっと。何これ、砂。
Yes.
ああ、なるほど、そういうこと。全然見てへんかった。メニューボード。
I wish life was back to simple eggs and bacon.
なるほど。新聞。
The monsters are actually the people here.
原始怪獣が目覚め自然が目覚める記者パブロ・パラスコ。ハロウィン間近のアルカディアベイの住民は鳥の突然者、クジラの大量死などに見舞われ、ディストピア映画が現実になったような思いでしょう。 NASA でさえもこの怪奇現象を解明できずにいます。我々の血税をドブに捨てているようなものです。本誌の編集部が熱心に見ている怪物映画の世界であれば、これは巨大なトカゲ型のモンスターが登場し、環境を大事にしない人類を罰するために大暴れをするという前兆でしょう。しかしそれでは芸がありません。今の社会は見えない怪物を好みます。我々は何も気づかず怪物たちは危機として忍び寄るのです。まだこっち側、従業員用入り口的な。ホーム、これ助けられる？
Oh no, not her. I should have warned her.
助けれるかな？
I never even asked her name. So selfish.
無理か。もう無理か。
Oh no, not her. I should have warned her. I never even asked her name.
無理か。ごめんよ。
So selfish.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay.
At least nobody's going to starve in here.
Broadcast system is now in effect.
Max.
フランクもいる。
Oh, Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that
ウォー
photo
レン
from
から写真を
Warren
もらわ
to
なきゃ。
help
その前
Chloe.
にフランクと
Sorry.
ジョイスと
Sorry. Come on, Max. Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
Joyce, how are you doing?
Just when I think I've already been through the ringer.
黒いわ
Where's Chloe?
黒いわまさか
I'll find her.
Not in this storm, you won't. And you're not going out there, Max. I just have to pray that Chloe and David hold up someplace safe.
I'm sorry about all this, Joyce.
Don't be, honey. It's not like you whipped up this tornado on your own.
I mean, I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt.
そうは見えなくともねごめんなさい
I'm sorry I caused so many problems with David and Chloe.
You did the right thing. David overstepped his bounds. I had a suspicion he was taking his private surveillance way too seriously. But he's sorry, and I wish he was here right now.
I just want our lives to be normal again.
With all the shit going on this week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. And Max, did I make a mistake kicking David out?
デイビッドを追い出した
David saved my life from the storm. I saw how much he cares about Chloe. Even if he couldn't show it, David needs you more than ever.
おばさん次第は選ばない方がいいような気がするので
I'm
四角
so happy David was there for you. He has a lot of weight on his back from the war, but he truly wants to help people. He even agreed to take a family counseling class.
I'm sure that was a hard thing for him to do. It shows how much he truly cares about you and Chloe.
Nothing would make me happier than for David and Chloe to make peace, not war.
クロエが仲良くしてくれたらその世界をね作るために
I just
ウォーレンから写真をもらわないと
want this storm to blow over forever. Maybe it's time we leave Arcadia Bay. If we can.
David is a real hero, Joyce. I know that all he wants to do is make you happy. I know he would do anything for you. And Chloe.
I know. And yes, he's not William, but that's okay. He's not supposed to be. You reminded me of when he came into my life. I was ready to give up. David's love gave me strength. He even told me I was his hero. And I can't give up loving him. I want him to come back home. Oh, I hope I get to tell him that soon.
でフランクとも話したはずなのでフランクと
I can't
レイ
seem
チェ
to
ルと
escape.
伝えるか伝えられればいいけど
Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, makes two of us. Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
分かったけど言うか言わないべきか言うか
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson, has this creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck, I knew it. I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Papa knew hated him. You saw Rachel.
Yes. I wish
ポ
I
ンピル
didn't.
犬にも嫌われ
I'm
るわ
so,
なかな
so
か
sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
薬の過剰摂
He
取
used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No.
さすがに
What
な
have I done?
半
Where's
年前には
this
戻れへんもんな
motherfucker Jefferson?
He's going to jail. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. Neither would Chloe.
I knew Chloe and her were close. I was jealous, but, now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird.
お前を気に入ったわけじゃないでも嫌いでもない
It's hard to believe people were eating breakfast here. Only a few
椅
hours
子
ago.
は座ったら多分階層的なやつやと思う多分どうしたポンピルおお懐いてくれてる
Give yourself one moment to do nothing. This is where I convinced Chloe I could rewind time. So, what's the point of this power? What's the lesson? To keep fixing what I keep fucking up? No, because I didn't ask for this gift. But I was able to stop Mark Jefferson. And now
クロエさえ救えれば
Chloe from dying for the last time.
やろクロエやるもウォーレンの写真で過去に戻ってもこの竜巻来るよな結局この竜巻の原因なんなんやろ避けられへんのかな避けられへんからもうみんなで逃げられるだけ逃げようぜっていう展開になるのかな
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the
その写真1枚が
fucking
大事なんだよウォーレ
Just for one
ン
photograph?
持っててくれてありがと
I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of
うそう
you.
この世界ではちょっと助けられないけどちょっと別の世界線でちゃんと助けるから
Now
写
shut up
真
and
を
listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
サクッと
I
時
had
間を
a
巻き
vision
戻
in
せるんだ
Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying
あそっ
Arcadia
ちじゃない
Bay.
んか
I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is
いろいろあってそう
insane
いろいろあ
and
った
dangerous.
ざっくり
Is that all?
それで嵐黒どっちどっち嵐
I think that the storm started Everything started when I found out I could rewind time. There's no way this is just a coincidence, right?
Max, not only the storm, but the eclipse, the birds, the whales, everything.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist.
Ah,
Even though I
so you-
play one
eh,
at
so you
school,
koto?
but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
ジェファーソンはレイチェル。
Nathan accidentally killed Rachel Amber trying to impress Jefferson. Nathan just needed mental help. Now he's dead, and Jefferson is done.
Jesus, Max. I want the whole story, but I guess we really are out of time.
But I can still change things. What do you think will happen?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you
マ
reverse
ックスが
your
腹話術で喋ってるのすっげえ気になるけどな
Maybe you can still change things. What do you think will happen?
cause a chain reaction, even in the environment.
Warren, I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. And I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. And I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason.
いやこれちょっと時間巻き戻して違う選択肢ちょっと選びたいな
Max,
これは
I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
Kuroi.
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure
Ah,
cause and
そういうこと?
effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him.
バタフライエフェクトであれ
Jefferson
か
tied me up and dosed
竜
me with
巻が
some
起こって
drug
ってことか
and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so
そういうこと
sorry you
そういう
had
こ
to
と
go
な
through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Busted. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's
あらここの会話は一緒で最後の選択肢
All this destruction is my fault.
Give me a break. You sure the hell didn't give yourself time travel powers?
I guess we'll never know if it's mad.
時間を巻き戻せるからこうなってるじゃあ
Hey, be careful out there.
行くかまあハグかキスかまあキスでいいかキスでいいかって俺なんかすごいひどい言い方してるけど
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
of course you do.
I'm gonna make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
Can't see.
それでじゃあウォーレンがお酒を飲んでて写真を撮ったここに戻るとお今回ピント合うの早かった。
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max.
おおクロイが生きてる。
Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry,
pay for
Warren.
what he did to Rachel. Let's go now. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time
どう
and
せ
I
ヘマ
died.
したんだろ。
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
ネイさんはもう死んでる。
Nathan is dead. And you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
作りかあれか。パラレルワールドの話か。パラレルワールドっていうか
Chloe, I'm
ウィリアムが生きてた世
gonna
界のあ
tell
れ
you the
か。
truth, no matter what. I changed your past, and I had to make a terrible choice, and I
Max, please tell me. I won't be mad at you.
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
デイビッドは命の恩人独自に調査して三角か丸かな、三角から。
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there.
クソ親父はやめて
So
あげ
what's your
て。
plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much.
ありがとう、
I
クロエ
believe。you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
これで未来が変わって今度はどこに帰ってくんやろ。あ、デイビッドに話して警察とあれ真ん中にいたんデイビッドかな。これはフランクか。
I see that the real Max is back. So, how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it. I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
しないしない、そんなことは全然しない。
I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. Nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber.
いや、やっぱ竜巻は消えないな、でも。
You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Stop
い
beating
や、やっぱ
yourself
マ
up,
ックス
okay?
の力が原因なんか、
We've
この
paid our
竜
dues
巻。
already on it. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on.
What? Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
Whoa.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm
But he
back
could be
in
talking about
class.
the time.
授業に戻ってきた。また
These
か。
pieces of time can frame us in our glory, And
I
I'm
have to
sorry.
listen to this Jefferson lecture
ほ
again.
んまや、もうこの授業めっちゃ
This
聞い
might
た。
be hell.
Chiaroscuro.
何回復習したらいいんや、やめてあげて。
Can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane
Be
Arbus.
calm and
you go.
don't
時間
freak
の
out
ループ、あ
yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
ー。なん
I
かど
feel
んどん
like totally haunted by the eyes
い
of
やいや
these
いやいやいや、
sad
なんかやばいやばいやばいやばい、ちょっとちょっとちょっとち
She
ょ
saw
っとちょっとちょっ
humanity as
と。
tortured, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
あんたらも気にしてない、
Keep
ほ
that
ん
to
まに。
yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a
いやいやいやいやいや、やばいやばいやばい、ちょっと怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い、ちょっとちょっとちょっと。あれ
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
マックス、こちらパラレルワールドで車椅子生活を強いられているクロエ。新しい世界に逃げていくあんたに私感謝してた。頼み一つ聞いてくれなかった上に、もう新しい写真飛び込みやがって、何回私を見捨てたら気が済むの。ポンピルーからメール来てるぞ。フランクに手を出すな。俺にもな、おやつある。レイチェル、マックス、私レイチェル・アンバー、自己紹介しとこうと思って、もうすぐ会うことになるしね、あと少しで。だから、あのパラレルワールド、まんまか。ちょっと一回、この辺で切りたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございます。こんなんやっけ？いや、違う、女子寮に来てる。女子寮かどうかは知らんけど、寮に来てる。
Don't try to hide, Max. Get
Ano po?
over here. Let me capture you.
うわあ、そういう感じ。いきなりそういう感じ。
Jefferson is coming after me again. No.
So innocent. Now you have to die. I'm not saying don't let this world die.
You've always had my back, and now you're going to let me know that.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers?